Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Miller here. Today, we are going to be talking about interrupting. When you interrupt, that means you're talking when someone else is talking. And I know at school, it's become a real problem of some of our friends trying to talk when others are trying to talk. And when there's lots of people talking, you can't understand anyone. So if you are one of those friends who likes to talk when other people are talking, then this is going to be a really great week for you, and you're going to be practicing not interrupting as much. So I'm going to start with a book that I think is going to be something you are going to enjoy. It's called Interrupting Chicken. Let's take a look at Interrupting Chicken. It was bedtime for the little red chicken. Okay, my little chicken, said Papa. Are you all ready to go to sleep? Yes, Papa, but you forgot something. What's that? Asked Papa. A bedtime story. All right, said Papa. I'll read one of your favorites. And of course, you are not going to interrupt the story tonight, are you? Oh, no, Papa. I'll be good. Uh-oh, it sounds like the chicken has a hard time listening to a story. Hansel and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel were very hungry. Deep in the woods, they found a house made of candy. Nibble, nibble, nibble. They began to eat the house until the old woman who lived there came out and said, "What lovely children! Why don't you come inside?" They were just about to follow her when out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't go in. She's a witch." So Hansel and Gretel didn't. The end. Kind of sounds like the chicken was interrupting. Chicken. Yes, Papa. You interrupted the story. Try not to get so involved. I'm sorry, Papa, but she really was a witch. Well, you're supposed to be relaxing so you can fall asleep. Let's try another story. I'll be good. Oh, now he's saying, I'll be good. I'm not going to interrupt. Little Red Riding Hood. Take this basket of goodies to Grandma, said Little Red Riding Hood's mother. But don't stray from the path. The woods are full of danger. Red Riding Hood skipped along through the deep woods. By and by, she met a wolf who wished her good morning. She was about to answer him when out jumped a little red chicken, and she said, "Don't talk to strangers." So Little Red Riding Hood didn't. The end. Oh man, the chicken is having such a hard time listening. Keeps interrupting the story when Dad's trying to read. Chicken. Yes, Papa. You did it again. You interrupted two stories and you're not even sleepy. I know, Papa. I'm sorry. But he was a mean old wolf. Yes. Now get back into bed. Okay, Papa. Let's try one more little story and I'll be good. What do you think? Is he going to be good? Yes or no? Mrs. Miller thinks he's not. Chicken Little. Chicken Little was hit on the head by an acorn. The sky is falling, she thought. She was about to run off and warn Goosey Lucy, Ducky Lucky, Henry Penny, and everyone on the farm the sky was falling when out jumped a little red chicken and she said, "Don't panic. It was just an acorn." So Chicken Little didn't. The end. Man, that chicken interrupted again. Chicken. Yes, Papa. You did it again. Oh, Papa, I couldn't let that little chicken get all upset over an acorn. Please read one more story, and I promise I'll fall asleep. But Chicken, said Papa, we are out of stories. Oh, no, Papa, I can't go to sleep without a story. Then, said Papa, yawning, why don't you tell me a story? Me tell a story? said the little red chicken. Okay, Papa, here we go. Bedtime for Papa by Chicken. Once there was a little red chicken who put her papa to bed. She read him 100 stories. She even gave him warm milk, but nothing worked. He stayed wide awake all. What'd Papa do? He fell asleep. Papa! Papa's just sleeping. Good night, Papa. So Papa went to sleep on the chicken. The end. So if you notice, when the chicken was interrupting and always trying to tell the story so Papa couldn't read the story, she was never trying to sleep. And so if she would have just listened to the story, she would have probably fallen asleep. So sometimes it's great to be a good listener and not interrupting all the time. That sometimes can be really tiresome for people, your mom and dad, or your grandma and grandpa, even your brother or sister. When they're talking and you interrupt, you start talking over them. That's very hard for people to then hear and listen to both stories. So make sure that you're taking turns and letting other people speak and you're not talking over others. I want you to try this page for me. So at the top, it says, draw a picture of someone being an interrupting chicken and a respectful student. So in the top, it says interrupting chicken. So I want you to draw a picture of someone who's interrupting all the time. Maybe draw a teacher and a couple of students, and they're talking over each other. And then at the bottom, it says respectful student. So down at the bottom, I want you to draw a student who's being respectful, maybe sitting at their seat or sitting at the carpet and raising their hand and waiting their turn. So I want you to try and do both of those. You can send your teacher a picture of those. And I hope that you really work on not being an interrupting chicken, because nobody wants to be an interrupting chicken. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.